1-pound weight class. Scott Brown of Hoxie. And this is a big match for the Hoxie Indians. They win this, they all but wrap up and guarantee a team title. But he's going to take on an undefeated Ron Turley of Garden Plain. Turley 27-0. Scott Brown comes into this match 24-6. And then this ought to be a dandy.
The match is just underway.
Turley, by the way, has pinned his way to the championship.
Working off the tie-up. Turley, a good high crotch move, gets in deep and takes the Brown down, but it doesn't count. They go way out of bounds.
Turley, as I said, pinned his way to the finals. Brown won his semifinal over Robbie. Heath Robbie of Wellsville, 9-2. It was Turley pinning Withington of Atwood in the first period in his semifinal match.
Scott Brown tries to get in deep on the leg. Turley blocks off. Brown in the white uniform tries a duck under. Turley quickly countered that move.
Scott Brown, by the way, a senior. So is Turley. Two seniors here at 171 pounds. We're down to the final three matches here in this state championship.
Still a scoreless first period. With Turley all over Brown, trying to get him off balance. Turley had a cradle locked up, even though now he does finally. Turley scores the takedown and leads 2-0.
Turley is a pretty aggressive wrestler. We're in the first period, coming to the end of the first period. And I'll tell you what, we're going to take a break in the action in this 171-pound match. Turley leading, being back for the second period right after this message.
Very quick, and you know, he has a good sense of balance. Turley in the black uniform, riding in the top side, has a 2-0 lead.
Turley is from Garden Plain. And I told you he won by a fall in the semifinals. He won by the fall in the quarterfinals. Won by a fall in the initial first-round match. None of those matches went more than the first period. So he's already gone longer in this match, Ben, than he has throughout the tournament.
Brown, a very, very strong wrestler. Turley has him well under control, but Brown isn't going to roll over and play dead. He only trails 2-0. Brown working on the edge of the mat. Turley just content to keep the body tied up.
Turley is looking over at his coach. Brown looks right over at Kirk Baker for some instructions. Coach from Hoxie. Hoxie Indians in position to win the team title. If they win this match, they'll almost, they'll assure themselves of it. Phillipsburg still with an outside shot here if Brown does not win this match for Hoxie. One thing about it, Turley has not had Brown on his back.
Turley still has that 2-0 lead. We have a stall warning issued against Ron Turley, and Coach Bill Brown is calling the official over to the side and wants to discuss the situation. And you'll see Coach Bill Brown now having a friendly conversation with the official.
He just wants an explanation, I guess, huh?
He seems to be satisfied. Turley thinking it over now before he gets down in the referee's position. 22 seconds remaining in the second period. Brown tries to do a sit-out switch. Turley, such a strong wrestler, able to maintain control just by hanging on to the body.
So we're going to go to the final period, but Brown definitely in the match. In fact, Brown doesn't look like he's very tired. Turley looks a little more tired maybe than Brown.
We'll see now what kind of firepower Turley has off of the bottom. Turley able to stand up and turn in. I think he has scored an escape and gets 2 more on the takedown and goes out in front 5-0. Turley looking for a near side cradle. Brown trying to stand up. Turley in the black uniform leading 5-0. Coach Bill Brown a little bit more relaxed now, Rich.
He went for a near side cradle, actually far side cradle, stepped across. Been that time at the edge of the mat. Brown's doing a good job, even though he's behind 5-0, because this Turley is a real strong wrestler.
A lot stronger than he looks. You can tell by the way he controls Brown. Nobody has been able to handle Brown in this tournament until just now. Brown trying to turn in and get the switch. Turley just presses him down to the mat. Now Brown gets a little bit more daylight, but still hasn't been able to score.
Turley looked like he got a little high that time, but seems to be in pretty good control no matter where he's at.
That's called muscle. Brown spins around, and he's about to score a reversal. Turley comes right back and boy puts the crank in a deep half Nelson on Brown, but he doesn't score with the move.
Turley has been looking for any and every opportunity to try to put Brown on his back, and he just about had one there.
There's a half Nelson in deep, and Brown peels the hands off. Comes across to the other side. Now riding with a 2-on-1.
Looks like Turley's going to win this thing unless something unforeseen happens. Turley has really controlled the match.
That's right, Rich. And we're down to 10 seconds remaining, and it looks like it's in the win column for Turley. Now Turley trying to put a Turk on Brown. Brown up on the edge of his shoulder.
5-0. Pretty good wrestling for Ron Turley. He ends the season 28-0, Ben. Ron Turley, Garden Plain, a champion at 171 pounds, undefeated, 28-0 on the year, a champion at 171 pounds. Here in Kansas Class 3 2-1A. It's Coach Brown over and congratulating him. He signs the card, and Coach Brown slaps him on the back and tells him to go over and shake the hand of his opponent. 4th place finisher at 100.